Ladies and gentlemen, I had to hurry and make a video because I was listening to some music and the Red Hot Chili Peppers started. Anything to make that stop. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now, I was going to do this after everything was said and done. Threw that paper bag down there so I could see if it dripped, it would be much more apparent. We've tightened up that, and the one behind there did get a longer cable. Got a clamp holding that to the wall there. Got a band holding the drain up, which is well over pitched. I would just like to point that out. I've had the water running for a minute or two. We don't have a drip. So now it's time to level this thing. Which, I mean, that's not level, but when I was expecting like this, and I get this, that ain't bad. Now, this is not as important. The hell did I do that? Yeah, that's not as important as this. So I threw the level on it. Again, it's not what I want, but it ain't bad. So we do this side. Sorry. And again, it ain't bad. What we want it to do is we actually want that bubble to be just on the other line. Kind of like that. That means the front is higher. So it will tip back that way just a little bit. And any water, like we got some water sitting in there now, will run to the back where this is already pitched to drain. So the back is fine. We'll just tighten up the feet on the back, and then we'll just raise the front ever so slightly. So yeah, this was not near as frustrating as I was expecting it to be. I thought this was going to be horrible, and it wasn't. So that's okay. So first thing we're going to do, tighten these feet. Thanks for using any fastener other than a slotted. Thanks, guys. Big fans. Appreciate that. Big fans. And I made this platform a little bigger than it really needed to be. Just because this can't sit all the way back against the wall, which means the platform can't sit all the way back against the wall, which is why I have that little tiny gap back there. I'll fill that in. Screws. We don't need anything real long. That's too long. That's too long. Those are just drywall screws. Those will work though. Some nails. Don't have any wood screws in there. How about in here? Drywall screws it shall be. Is it ideal? No. Will it work? Absolutely. Okay. So this is going to be in. Tomorrow we will try and get the toilet put in, which means I'll have to clean all this up, which is fine. Once that's in, we'll have a working, usable bathroom out here, which will be nice. So, catch you back when we're done. Okay, stepped away for a bit. We are still drip-free down here. Water's been running. We shut it off. runs to the back where it hits that pitch and goes down. It's not quite doing it over there. That's fine. That's just fine. Okay. Good deal. Shot your wife. Good fucking deal. Sorry. Every time I say good deal, my brain goes to the Tommyknockers book. And the guy who did the audiobook, Herman whatever, from numerous History Channel shows that he narrated, and also the Richie Rich movie. Every time that would come up, shot your wife. Good fucking deal. That's just where my head goes. What does that say about me? See, I'm drinking the bottled water left over from when we didn't have water, because I won't need much of it anymore. I still have that much left, and that'll go in the fridge there over time. I gotta get all these tools picked up. I gotta get all the batteries for everything charged. I kind of wish that battery charger would reach down there so I could charge, because right now I can only charge if that light is on. I think. Yeah, because this turns that light on. That turns the outlets on and off. I'm still glad I bought this. You know, I think that might be a useful level of backlight for when we start doing some video stuff out here. Because these are great for working. Those are good job. But yeah. For everything else, it's not ideal. Anyway. Okay. What I don't like is that it's going to be difficult to get in and out of this corner. So what we might do is we might actually just take all of this out and just do shelves here. Like starting here and go up. And then we can have like a cabinet here and shelves going up. And then unfortunately this corner will be dead space. But gotta remember too, we're also going to gain this wall and this wall and this. And then this is getting its thing. So, and I think I've got those Gemini speakers. I think I've got those sold. So those will go away, which doesn't really help much because those power works still going to take up the same amount of floor space. However, I can store those and I can clean up these old Knights and hook them up. I should redo the grill on those though. Maybe I should visit our good friends at Midwest Speaker Repair, where the new horn that is going in that hole came from. That new horn is sitting in the house right now. Yeah, this, you know, I said the other day, I've been feeling really disheartened with this project just because nothing's been simple. Like, the biggest things have been the simplest things, like framing and the floor and all that other stuff. But now that sink is done, it's like, okay, that's all right. So for the toilet, I've got a new wax ring. It's in one of those boxes right there. I've got some new closet bolts. They're, I think, in here somewhere. So the only other thing, I got a new fill line for that, because I couldn't remember what side of the vent stack that was on. So I've got the short ones, and I got another one that's Same length as that one. So the only thing I might have to change would be the flange. And that, assuming I don't have to take, too much apart to get to the old one. A flange is not that hard. I'm hoping I don't have to, because doing a flange in concrete is not a whole lot of fun. It can be done. I'll have to go buy another masonry bit and all this other stuff, but can be done. So just having that done, a weight has been lifted. Lifted. I also need to get some stuff out of there and charge it because we have a gig tomorrow night. Got a ton of housework I want to do this weekend. Yeah. There's always something, ladies and gentlemen. Always something. And, with that, I really don't have anything else for you. You know what's going on. Oh, I should mention, because this came up, that wireless in-ear monitor thing coming out of the headphone jack at my gig last night worked fairly well. It did, however, clip a little bit just in my ears, and I think that's because it's expecting a stereo and it's only getting a mono signal, and there's always some weird consequences for doing stuff like that. So I wanted to look I need to decide what I'm going to do with this. I went to a new appliance store because I needed to get a water heater. That's a whole other thing that just happened. And while I was looking around, found one of these, which I've got some, but these are plastic. This is aluminum. So I think it'll be better, but they only had one. They had one in a 3/8 drive, 1 1/4, and 1 1/2. So I got the 3/8 because that's the one I use the most. But I really could use 2. Anyway. Oh, yeah, we were going to look in here. Because I think where's the hole for this screwdriver? Right there for now. I think somewhere in here, what I need is something like this. Or this will come out of a single stereo into 2 mono. This will come out a single stereo 1/8 inch. That is a stereo. That's 1 into 2. The other thing I could do is this, which is 2 into 1. However, this does mean that I'm still tied into using the main out. So what I want, once upon a time I was going to make labels for these. Once upon a time. thought I had one. Is this not? So what I need to basically convert a single TRS, a single stereo, to a single mono. That's what I need to do. And I thought I had something that would do that, but I guess not. And I could build one. That gets complicated. And I mean, I can't make just like an adapter. It would have to be a dongle. And like I said, those get complicated. So that might be something I will just go and find and spend $5 on. Oh, and I've got to fiddle with this thing. Because the guy said when ART, Applied Research and Technology, told him about what the ART guy basically said, those 1/4-inch outs only work as output if you're coming out of a USB in, then they output. And I told the guy, not the ART guy, the salesman, says, that's really weird. I've had like 3 or 4 different interfaces, and not a single one of them has ever worked like that. I said, but I'll try it. We'll see. Maybe that just is how this one works. But we'll try it and I'll let you know. And that was 2 days ago, and I haven't been out here to let him know. So I got to try that today. I'll do that before I go inside. Okay. Whoop. Come back. All right. I think that's enough for me tonight. It's 9 o'clock. I could really use a bath, and I still got to clean up out here. So I will see you guys later. Okay, I've been out here playing with another thing. There's our time. And we are still drip free over here. We are drip free there. And drip free there. Okay. That's good, yeah. That's good. Got 2 of the batteries charged. This one came out of the fan, so I'm sure it's, yeah. That one's pretty close. That one, not so much. It'll be fine. All right. Oh, hold on. Get these inside. Gotta get... Gotta get the monitors out of here and get those charging. There's something else I needed to do. I don't remember what it was. I don't want to open it all the way. There. I think it might have been throw another cable in there. I think I was not short a cable, but I was short a spare. That might have been it. This little hub here is power only. I kind of didn't care when I bought it that it was going to be power only. But now that I've got it, I kind of wish it wasn't. Because I'm using everything on this laptop here. Alright. Transmitter. Receiver. adapter. Come on. I know that's the right way. I looked. And this one goes the other way. There. Okay. Charging. Headphones, keys. You know the 4 things a man must never leave the house without, right? Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. See you later. This is the next morning. It's a little late. I've been doing stuff. So I haven't come looked at all. We're doing this live. Just like Bill O'Reilly. My hero and role model. If you believe that. I want to see. Because last time we thought we were good and then we weren't so good. Oh, we got some drips. Where are we getting the drips from, though? That's dry. Drip again. Come on. I need you to drip again. It doesn't make... We're not dripping from up there because there's no water in the basin. That's dry. Can't be dripping from there. It's got to be dripping there. That just doesn't look like it's seated right to me. Just looks a little crooked. Yep, I think there's our... That's just not seating right. Okay. Well, I'll get that water cleaned up and tackle it again then. Okay. So the problem will be, soon to not be, that the old straight pipe here that was coming out, we cut it too short. And I cut it too short. Oops. Because it's just kind of an eyeball thing. It wasn't my best work. So we're going to cut this one real close to the top of that. So, got my pointer here. This is the new one. This is the old one. And we need to cut it as close as we can to the top, even with that. So, the easiest way, I don't know if it's the best way, would be some of those. But we're going to go with this. We're going to go with this because last time I tried to use those, it was on this pipe and it just smushed it. Now, this is different pipe. That's pretty cheap and flimsy stuff. This is a little more rigid. A little more robust. But I can't get the snips as flush as I can the saw. So we're going to just start it. And then I put that on too tight. I didn't need to put it on that tight, but I wanted it to not wiggle. Yesy. Okay. Now take that off. There's our mark. So I'll cut it there. Okay. I think we're a little better. It still sits a little funny, but I think that's because this is sitting a little funny. It's been running for a couple minutes. I haven't seen any drips. Oh, there's a drip right now as soon as I said it. Oh, hell. Where's it coming from, man? Ow. I got a fan right behind me. My hair just got caught in it. It's unpleasant. Ow. Okay. I think it was that. I think it was that because I shifted it a little bit. Okay, we'll let that do. We'll let that do. Now, get all this crap cleaned up, because today, hell or high water, I'm getting that toilet put in. I don't remember where I put the lid to that tank. The lid that was on the tank is not the lid for that tank. I don't remember where it's gotten to. Hopefully it's around somewhere. I think that's it. Against the wall behind it. So, step one, get all this crap out of the way. Alright, I think that's done. So here's the situation that we're running into with this. This little guy is just sitting in there. That's our wax ring there. These are toilet bolts, closet bolts. And they go under the flange and they poke up through those holes on the side and it bolts the toilet, the seat to the floor. Now, the way these are supposed to work, and I mentioned to you I might have to go buy a flange. Should go something kind of like that. And then these, there's like a slot and these slide in and scoot back and forth and you get them set. And then the porcelain sits on here, then there's another washer and a nut. And you cut this off and put a cap on it. Well, there's nothing here for those to grab a hold of. And this is all one piece. So I do need to go find a flange, and I'll have to attach the flange to the floor. So I think I'll go do that. Terribly exciting stuff. Okay. Oop, hold on.